Hey guys, what's going on? Megan here. Just got out of work. I made a video yesterday about why I don't count my macros, or why I don't think it's a point for me unless I'm like, preparing. If I'm trying to get really lean. Then I start looking at my calorie count, my macros and stuff like that. And I also mentioned in the video how really you shouldn't have to worry about your macros too much unless you, like I said, you're getting ready for a show, or you super lean and you just want to get shredded. You want to really like cut down even more fat. That's when you gotta really pay attention to like the little details. But apart from that, if you're a regular guy that just wants to be in shape, there really is no need to count, and weigh every single thing that you eat. And I explain why. It's number one reason is even if you get a number from a website, you can't generalize calories. You can't just say, I'm gonna eat 3,000 calories, right? First of all, like, your body might be different than the other person who entered this information, and your size, your weight, your weight, your height, the amount of years you've been training, how your body processes food. Some people could eat a lot of carbs and not put on fat. Some people could eat just 50 grams of carbs and put on fat. So all these things don't come into play when you go on the calculator and type your numbers in. That's one thing. Second thing is when they tell people just eat a certain amount of calories, they don't take into account the food that you eat, right? The type of food that you eat. A lot of people say, well, I just need 2,000 calories. Well, I mentioned before, I could get my first 1,000 calories from rice and chicken, and the other 1,000 from alcohol and fucking soda. Do you think I'm gonna have the same results as somebody eating 2,000 calories from meats and broccoli and things like that? Obviously not, right? So the problem with counting your macros and your calories is you're not really looking at your micronutrients, which are even more important. Well, not more, but just as important. But make a long story short, a subscriber asked me that, what are the basics? For example, I'm gonna focus this video on protein. How much protein do you need? I try to go for, I don't pick a huge number and try to meet at the end of the day, which can work. You can say, well, for my body, for my size, I can try to go for 1 gram per pound of body weight, or 1.5, blah blah blah. Everybody has their own number. What I like to do is I like to go per meal. I know that I'm going to eat meals throughout the day, and I try to make sure that every meal that I eat has at least 20 to 30 grams of protein. 30 grams of protein is ideal, right? And so I make sure every meal I eat has 30 grams of protein. I make sure I eat, more frequently depending on my goal. I'm trying to put on muscle. Obviously, I want a lot of protein. So I also increase my protein based on the type of training I'm doing. If I'm training every day or every other day, whatever, full body workouts, obviously you need a lot more protein. Somebody doing full body workouts needs a lot more protein than somebody doing splits, because you're doing a full body workout, you're going to the gym to do squats, bent over rows, pull-ups, bench press, dips, biceps, triceps. Man, that's a lot of protein breakdown. You guys know, as you train, you're breaking down protein. So you want to meet that demand. The more protein you break down, the more protein you gotta eat, right? As opposed to somebody just going to the gym to do chest and triceps. He's not breaking down nearly half as much protein that I'm breaking down. So that's one of the things that I look at to know how much protein I need to eat, right? If I'm just if it's an off day, I still eat my protein, but not as much as if I'm going to train the next day. If I'm going to train tomorrow, for example, I make sure my protein intake today is on point, right? But I still keep it at 30 grams minimum of protein, grams of protein per meal. And I try to get my protein from animal sources. I told you guys Whole Foods are, a lot better depending on, what time of the day you're in. Obviously, post-workout, you don't want to rely on whole foods too much because you want that fast absorption. So that's when I take my shakes. But at night, I'm taking whole protein because I know when I'm sleeping, I'm not eating for 8 hours, and I want nitrogen to be in my blood constantly. So I eat, whole protein in the morning. I want to have enough protein a few minutes throughout the day. So, just look at those factors, guys, and just eat enough. Look at each meal. Focus on one meal at a time. Don't say, I'm going to eat 300 grams of protein today, because then at the end of the day, when you're at like 200, you're like, oh, let me just try to stuff 100 grams of protein into my mouth. Remember what I say, guys, it's not what you eat, it's what your body can absorb, right? People think as long as I eat this, it's fine, it's in my body. No. Your body has to break it down, digest it, absorb it, and that's what you get, right? That's why if you look at these people that have their blood tested, and doctors tell them, hey man, why do you have so much protein in your being excreted? Your body's excreting too much nitrogen. That tells you that you're eating protein, but not all of it is being absorbed. So your doctor might tell you to increase your enzymes, eat more pineapple and things like that. So you gotta look at all these factors, guys. Don't just stuff things in your mouth and think, I need 200 grams of protein today. I ate 200 grams of protein, I'm fine. No, make sure you're eating stuff that helps absorption, and things like that. So yeah, just to make things simple, guys, eat protein frequently. Or if you take, don't rely on shakes too much, except for post-workout and things like that, because shakes digest too fucking fast, which is great for post-workout. But if it's not post-workout, you're drinking shakes all day, you're gonna notice something wrong by your, you know, your stool, your feces. And also, because it's digesting so fast, a lot of it's gonna be, you know, not gonna get absorbed. And I made a video about that, guys. You don't believe me, go look it up, you know. So focus on the animal sources of protein: beef, chicken, eggs, things that are high in leucine. If you're, you know, obviously we bodybuilders, and you should be fine. Hope this video helps, guys. What else did I not cover about protein? I'm pretty sure you guys know what protein, how your body uses protein to build muscle, protein synthesis. The protein you eat gets broken down into you know, amino acids, and then your body really, what makes the amino acids special is the nitrogen, you know, because carbs and fat have oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, all those things, but they don't have nitrogen. Protein has that. Amino acids have that. So that's why it's important to eat protein. And like I said, if you notice that it takes you a lot longer to recover, it's a sign that you gotta increase your protein. And if you keep farting a lot and you notice that your shit is all fucked up, it's a sign that you're not absorbing your protein. And another sign that you're not getting enough protein is and when I say you're not getting enough protein, I also mean you're not absorbing the protein you're eating. Because you could be eating protein and not absorbing it. Like I said, it happened to Hansa at one point. One of the signs is your skin. You'll notice problems on your skin. If you have a lot of problems on your skin, so another sign that you know, it's not the only reason, but it's another sign that, you know, you gotta check your protein absorption or your protein intake, because your skin cells are the fastest growing cells on the body with your hair. So when something is wrong with your diet, you're gonna see it on your skin. All right, guys, I hope that helps. You know, just a brief review on how much protein you need. Try to go for the recommended amount for bodybuilders is 1 gram per pound of body weight minimum. So try to go anywhere from 1 gram to 1.5 grams. If you want 2 grams, hey, try it. Just, you know, go easy on your kidney. And don't forget to cycle your protein too, right? Have some days where you just don't eat protein, you know. That's one thing I learned from a lot of nutritionist experts. And I even heard that from, I forgot what that guy's name is, Kai Green's coach. But yeah, you know, when you hear a lot of people say the same thing, and you do your studies on it and you find out that it's true, don't push it to the side. Give your kidneys a break. Don't, you know, have some days when you cycle your protein. But anyway, guys, this video is too long. I hope it helps. As you can tell, I'm extremely tired. Long day at work. I have to go home and relax. I'm out.